Mouth is made of metal.
Number 93 steps in now.
Batting fifth, second baseman, number 93.
Now both runners are breaking. Pitch outside. The throw. It's high, and they're not going to get him at third. It's a double steal. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Now the 2-0 home. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Oh, he finds a way to knock this down. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
And not only does he get himself a nice base hit right there, but he also clutches up and drives in that run with 2 outs. You know, I always think you can learn a lot about the mentality of a player by the way he handles his at-bats with runners in scoring position. So you've got to appreciate a guy who really wants to be up there when the pressure's on.
Vaughn Garner will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Here we go. Here we go, baby.
First pitch on the way. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into score. Number 93 is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, number 93.
First pitch to him. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Ponce is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Ross Ota will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and maybe not as this ball's kicked out there. And I take it back. It won't end the inning. He's safe at first.
Well, I'm not sure if that took a bad hop on him or he just didn't watch it all the way in. But it's definitely an error. That's too bad because the scouts here at the Topps Amateur Showcase will certainly make note of it. And their fielding evaluations of him will probably go down.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Vaughn Garner will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Vaughn Garner.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Again, a 1-2. Runner goes. Swing and miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, nice job of showing off his speed there. We've heard he's got some wheels, so it was good that he chose to put them on display for these scouts. They love a guy that can run like this.
Kenneth Ballard will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-0 now.
Well, they're taking the smart approach right here. With that base open, you don't need to put them on intentionally, but you also don't need to groove anything.
3-0 now.
Well, he's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Three and 2 now.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play. Number 93 will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Second baseman, number 93.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Ross Ota will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1. Number 93 will dig in. Strikeout victim is last time.
93.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit.
Well, I really like to see this out of a young player like this. Too many times, guys will get a little bit too pull happy. But there, he just sees the ball deep into the zone, and he drives it the opposite way for a nice base hit. And I know a lot of major league teams love a guy who can use the entire field to his advantage. So they're going to like what they just saw out of him right there.
Vaughn Garner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Montañez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Kenneth Ballard will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now. Howard Saito will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Howard Saito.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Now there's nobody up in the bullpen throwing, so this guy's going to have to sink or swim.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Bunty is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Alexis Montañez will stand in as their last chance now. 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Yeah, just an entertaining ball game here all around, and these guys are going to get out of here with a very nice victory.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a
Number 93 will stand in.
Batting fifth, second baseman, number 93.
Hey, nobody on. It's your pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
Grounded foul wide of first.
See it, driving. Let's go. Right here. Blow it up. Hey, let her fly right here.
And this is in the air now, out to left. Montes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Bill Montes will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Number 93 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Second baseman, number 93.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch. Hey, all right.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
There you go, left side.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go. Hey, get
Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, stick your plan up there.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, he goes down there on strikes, but I don't think these scouts will hold it against him too much. He made the pitcher throw quite a few pitches, and that's something you always like to see in a young player, someone who's willing to battle and compete up there at the plate.
Now a fastball's hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors. Damon Drotar will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Damon Drota.
Number 93 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Just kind of rolled over that one, unfortunately. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back. A ground out isn't exactly the kind of at-bat you want to have when there are people in the stands trying to figure out if they want to draft you.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a hard liner, but foul. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for this. So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker. And Justin Turner will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Second baseman, Justin Turner.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Baker is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. So a one-pitch pop-out to start the ball game, and with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. And this is fouled back and out of play. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Adrian Gonzalez will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on-base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Christian.
And the first pitch is bounced on the ground to Ramirez at short. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him, 1 away.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch, and he's gone before you know it.
Reed Johnson will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Johnson is retired for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Oh, he waits out the curveball there and shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And Ethier will make the catch. Andre Ethier will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
Andre Ethier.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Not a real good throw there. He just seemed to rush that ball. You can see good effort there at first as he sticks that right leg out as far as he can, but he just can't seem to get it to stick in the pocket.
Hanley Ramirez will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Coming on fast as he makes the basket catch.
Batting 7.
Candyman Rodriguez will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. And that misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a double play ball perhaps for Wigginton. Baker for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Jeff Baker will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Jeff Baker.
This ball's in the air now out to right field. Puig is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Ty Wigginton stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first now as Wigginton's gone for out number 2. Rafael Furcal will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Out of play. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. And he'll just flip this one underhanded to first to record the out. A.J. Ellis will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play. And this is going to be a foul ball. Line hard into left, and Johnson will have to play it on the hop. It's a base hit. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a look at our daily feature here. This date in baseball history. Clayton Kershaw will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. And this is fouled at the plate. And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Justin Turner will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Justin Turner.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. We'll get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is right by Saltalamacchia to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Sometimes those curveballs, when they hit the dirt, they've got a lot of spin on them. They react in funny ways. Here it looks like he's in good position to block this thing, but it winds up kicking away, and that's a wild pitch.
Now he jams him here as this is flared right back over the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jared Saltalamacchia will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Nate Eovaldi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Christian Yelich will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. Yelich has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on one pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Right there is Wigginton on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. And Ethier swings and sends a high fly ball to deep right field. Stanton is back for a look, but this will sail over the wall for a home run. A solo home run for Andre Ethier. giving him an even 150. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. To his left, there's for call. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One for the Dodgers on the Andre Ethier solo shot. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 L.A. Reed Johnson will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a two-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Giancarlo Stanton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. Garrett Jones will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Got him.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. And he made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout, and he got the next guy.
Ethier retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as this Candyman Rodriguez will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Third baseman, Candyman Rodriguez.
That's into the gap on the first pitch, and it looks like he may wind up with extra bases. Around first, digging for two now, and he'll round it and try for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Well, for a rookie, he is certainly exciting when he sets loose out there. He knows from the second he rounds first that he's got three bases in mind. He's able to scamper over there and, indeed, leg out the triple.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Yelich is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
The batter, number 22,
Clayton Kershaw will try it again. He flew out his first time. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike one.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. Justin Turner will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Justin Turner.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was. Ty Wigginton will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman.
And here's the first pitch. in there for strike one, 0-1. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him, one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Rafael Furcal is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Miami down. Cobra Flash will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Fouled back. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Jones is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. In the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. And he sits on the curveball there and hammers it to deep right field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Number 48.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final. Donovan Solano is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Christian Yelich is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
There's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, 1-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while, as that's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
Reed Johnson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside, and that's a good job to lay off, too.
Turner for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Marlins down quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Carter Capps is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Candyman Rodriguez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Now, here's the first pitch. A.J. Ellis swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And this is on the ground for call at short. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
And this is fouled back and out of play. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Up with it is for call. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single. Garrett Jones will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
In the air to right center. Flash will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Jeff Baker will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
A bare hand for one. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Justin Turner will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike one. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he's not letting him get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Cobra Flash will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Line hard, deep into left. Johnson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Adrian Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Johnson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ty Wigginton will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the table setter, Rafael Furcal. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. Adeiny Echeverria will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And here's a fastball called for strike one. That last home run estimated at 399 feet. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. And he's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. A.J. Ramos will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Yelich is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Andre Ethier will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
Andre
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Hanley Ramirez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
And now a swing here by Ramirez as he sends this one high in the air out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Candyman Rodriguez will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Rodriguez.
He goes right after the first pitch here and shoots it back up the middle and into center field for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
And this will be fouled away. Runners off for second. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. On the move again from first. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. A sight these fans have seen before. Look who's back in town. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley
Reed Johnson will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Right there for strike 1.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the 9th? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Fouled back. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 0-2 coming. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. And a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Garrett Jones will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Jeff Baker is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And if we had to single out one star from the Dodgers tonight, I think it would have to be this man, Andre Ethier. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped.
Just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 5-3. Good night from Miami.